Good evening. I'll be your board game sommelier tonight. Not sure what to play this evening? Well, that's what I'm here for. Perhaps I could share my tasting notes for one of my very favorite titles that might help you expand your horizons? Very good. In that case, might I suggest? Hi, I'm Alex Hart, and welcome to Might I Suggest a Game, a channel devoted to helping you find your perfect board game. Today, I'll be giving my tasting notes on this game called Calico by Flatout Games. It's a game where you build the best quilt to invite in the coziest cats. But before I start, I thought I'd get some opinions from someone who is a self-proclaimed expert on cats, and that's my dog Pablo. So Pablo, tell me, do you like cats?
Nope.
Alright, okay, I get it. But did you like the game Calico at least?
Yep.
So, let's break it down. Is Calico the perfect game for you? In Calico, everything is made to just be the cutest thing ever, from the quilt pieces to the buttons to the cats themselves. I mean, just look at this box art. This cat right here, that's quintessential cute right there. The components themselves are also really well made. As you can see, the quilt tiles feature 6 unique patterns in 6 vibrant colors to make sure everybody's quilt is looking great. The tiles themselves also feel really high quality and have a nice thickness to them. Calico also features these really cute button tokens that will give you points at the end of the game. If you manage to collect one of each color, you'll also collect the elusive rainbow button. The quintessential part of this game, though, is collecting these adorable cat tokens. The cool thing about these cats is that they're all based on real cats in real life. The designers put the biographies for each cat in the back of the rulebook, which I really enjoyed. In Calico, players will take turns drafting one of the tiles from the market and placing it in their hand. Then, they'll choose from one of the 2 tiles in their hand to place on their board. When you place a tile onto your board, your goal is to create sets. You can either create sets of 3 of the same color, which will reward you with a button token, or you can create sets of the same pattern to meet the criteria of the cats and gain cat tokens. In addition to buttons and cats, you can also gain points by completing objectives on your board. For example, on this objective tile, we see AAA, BBB, which means we're looking for 2 sets of 3. Now, you can complete this objective with either patterns or colors, but if you're able to complete the objective with both, then you'll receive the bigger bonus in the yellow circle. So let's play a few turns. Let's take this dot tile and put it on our board. If we put it here, we'll complete a few different objectives. First, you can now see that we have 3 of the same color tile in a row. That means that we can take a button of the same color and put it on one of those tiles. In addition to matching colors, we also have 4 adjacent tiles with matching patterns. This meets the requirements of the first cat Millie, which means we can take a cat and put it on our board. Now it's time to refill our hand, so we'll choose this pink striped tile, put it in our hand, and then refill the market from the bag. This pink striped tile will come in really handy. So on our next turn, let's play it right here, and we'll make a combo that's going to give us a lot of points. First, we've officially completed this objective, but not only have we completed it with patterns, both stripes and dots, but we've also completed it with colors, both blue and pink. This means we'll get the 13-point bonus in the yellow circle. We've also connected 4 adjacent stripe tiles, which meets the requirements for Tibbet, which gives us another cat token to place on our board. At the end of the game, you'll add up all your points from objectives, cat tokens, and buttons, and whoever has the most will be crowned Master Quilter. Calico is a really relaxing game, but there are definitely some elements that present a nice, thinky mental challenge when you have to try to get certain objectives that makes it really interesting from start to finish.
I like that it plays really well solo, but it also plays really well up to 4 players. It reminded me a lot of the game Patchwork, not just because of the quilt theme, although that has something to do with it certainly, but because it felt like you were putting together a puzzle the whole time. But at the end of this one, the reward is a really nice quilt with some really adorable cats. Here's my recommendation for the types of players that I think would really like this game, Calico. First, if you consider yourself a cat person, I'd just go ahead and buy this game. Don't even ask any questions, just go ahead and buy it. Second, if you're at all into quilting or sewing or like crossword puzzles or general granny stuff, just go ahead and put it in the cart right now. You're gonna love this one. And lastly, if you're just looking for a nice, relaxing game that you can maybe sit on the floor and play by yourself next to the fire with a glass of wine, kick your feet up after a long day, then Calico, this is the game for you. And even if you're like me and you're allergic to cats, then this game is great because I don't have to take Benadryl before I see these ones. So if you're looking for a game and you liked anything I said in this video, then might I suggest Calico. Thanks so much for joining me for another episode of Tasting Notes. I hope you enjoyed it, and you check out the rest of the content on the channel. If you have any ideas on which game I should give tasting notes for next, drop them below in the comments. Thanks to everyone who has supported me so far. Please like, comment, and subscribe so I can continue to grow this channel and keep helping you find your perfect board game. Once again, this has been a Might I Suggest a Game production. I'm Alex, and this is Pablo, and we're your board game sommeliers, signing off.